Yeah, half Serbian, half Russian. You got... that's quite a mix. Serbia is... My knowledge is terrible. It's around here somewhere, is it? Or is it further east? Amelia Earhart disappears. It's a loss for aviation. That's Bosnia. Okay, Bosnia and Serbia are neighbours, so I wasn't too far out then. It's further east. Is Russia close to Argentina? That's a good question, Waverley. Russia is... What did I just click on? What was that message? Or was it the Soviet purges in leadership? Russia is... It's here. And I think modern-day Ukraine is about there. Marco Polo Bridge incident. That's China. We don't need to worry about what's going on in China. We'll just let them to get on with it, I think. US Congress passes a Neutrality Act. They're staying out of it. Asks the Belgians how well neutrality defended them in 1914. A lot of fighting going on here still. Actually, are the Republicans... Are they making inroads again? I mean, it'd be cool if Spain goes to the Republicans, but I don't expect it to. Right, now we've got some research bonuses. This is the 1939 construction. It's 2 years ahead of time, but because we've got some bonuses for it, I think I might... Shall I go for that? I'm getting an electronics research bonus soon, so what I'll do... I am going to go for it, because it does help a lot getting that early. Let's go with it. Japan declared war on China. Yeah, Japan and China are kicking it off. I've never seen China win that war. The Gloucester Sea Gladiator. Euros, thanks for the follow. Where are we in? I can hold off on strategic bombers. There's no point until I've got a big industry built up anyway, because you need a lot of them. What do we do? An air doctrine would be a good idea. What are we doing? We've got close support. We've got some close support aircraft. I've never heard of a Hector. Navy is generally okay. I suppose I should look at... Did I not set that off? Oh, hang on. We need to get... Yeah, we need to get anti-tank going. Important stuff. Okay, let's see where we get to. Do you know that the first victory of the Great War was... is that Mount Sir, Austria versus Serbia, resulting in a Serbian victory? The Serbians kicked the Austrians' ass, didn't they, at the start of World War I? Convoy sailing. And I think, because Austria was doing so badly, isn't that what drew the Germans in to get involved down there? Convoy escorts. Doesn't seem to be any... There's no, like, restrictions for year and stuff on these, so we can go down whatever branch we want. Sub-operations are good as well. I'm going to go with the convoy escorts, because I really want my convoys to be in good hands at the start of the war. Yeah, looking at where these battles are, it looks like the Republicans are on the defensive, so that might not turn out so well. If they're on these little symbols here were on this side, it means the Republicans were attacking, but I don't think they are. I think that's going to go the way most Spanish Civil Wars go. So what have we got? Excellent. The research slot's really nice. Royal Ordnance factories. No, that's nice. 6 military factories without having to build them. We'll take that. We'll take that right away. They're good. They now need to... They are training? Yeah, they are training. Okay. They're nearly done, actually. Which is nice. The war escalates. That's the war out east. I mean, I can't even pronounce these names. Is it Jibe San Ma? Do you pronounce the X as a sort of a J sound? Or is that when it's a ZH? I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard of this. I thought it was just China. I didn't realise it was all this. I mean, it's China and then there's this. Oh, a little bit of France out there as well. And there's a lot of UK down here. How's our Indian army coming along? When does it say? It's going to be deployed 24th of September. Actually, that's pretty soon. We can start building up an Indian theatre out there. What should we spend this on? Let's put that on pause while I have a think. Material designer. Infantry equipment. Motorized. This just increases the research speed. I mean, they're all good. Oh, ship designer might be good, actually. Escort fleet. I think we might go with that. Max range, sub-detection, max speed, all increased. It adds the production cost, but I think we can go with that. And these other ones, carriers and capital ships, I'm not going to build many of either of those. I don't like the idea of losing armor, but I just get extra range on them. Let's go with the escort fleet designer. I think that's good. Do I have another? Oh, I have another research slot. Sorry, that's when I got it unlocked. I didn't select the extra one. We're in 37 now. So let's go. 100% bonus for that. It's a bit ahead of time. I think I'm going to go with this one. But I'm going to wait till that's finished. So not that one. Let's pick something else. Let's go for some good old World War I mortars. Czechoslovakia looks like it's been eaten up by the German Reich. It will pretty soon, I think. Playing as Britain and going with historical focus, every time I've seen it, is that France just sits back, as Britain did, and says, we're not going to get involved with Czechoslovakia, we'll let the Germans take the Sudetenland. But if you play as France, there are political options to stand by Czechoslovakia, and you can get drawn into a war a lot sooner. And the Czechs actually hold out pretty well, very well in fact, until all this lot decides to join in on them, and then, you know, they can't defend this bit, and it all goes bad. From what I've seen, anyway. So we'll get that. 220 days. It's a lot for the. It's a long research time, but we'll go for the advantage there. Why is my fuel so bad? What's using it? Oh, civilian economy. France wants to join the Allies. Yes. We stand together. Royal Ordnance Factories. 6 new factories. And the British Small Arms Company. Grants national spirit. British Small Arms Company. Minus 10% production costs to infantry equipment. That would help. Air defense. That would be good. And radar. Radar's good as well. General rearmament. What does that do? Consumer goods factories, minus 5%. That's good. Oh, that is good. Okay. Yeah, we want to reduce consumer goods factories. For those of you who watching this don't know, a percentage of your factories have to be dedicated into producing consumer goods. You know, toasters to keep people happy. And we're having trouble in chat there. And yeah, unfortunately, they're not used for building armaments or building anything useful like infrastructure. So if we can reduce the amount that's used for building toasters, that's fantastic. Those guys are trained. Excellent. Stop. And we want that much. Oh, it's all happened all at once. Okay. Stop. Pause. Add that into that army. This is a good army for service overseas, I think. Shall I ship them all out, leaving the UK defenceless? We've got 500,000 men now. That's better. That's good. So yeah, we will do this. Bring all these fellas down to Portsmouth. I'm going to send them to Africa, actually. They're going to be in charge of fighting the Italians. What I do need to do... Colonial garrison. Combat width of 12. Yeah, I want some cheap infantry division. This is a bit of a waste of XP, but it's a saving in manpower. Defense is... That'll do. That'll do. We do that. We save that. And then we recruit 24 of those. So I'm going to use these to garrison the ports and stuff around the UK. Cheap divisions. Birmingham. Then I can send the bigger divisions with artillery and stuff to fight overseas. Time we on? Hey, no drop frames. This shift to the Netherlands has fixed my Twitch issues. That's wish I'd tried that last week. Or last stream rather. We also want... What's the template like on those? Oh, that needs modifying. Not too bad. I'll get some more XP first and we'll fix that. Oh, hang on. We've got factories. We have factories. We want... Am I not producing naval bombers? Holy crap. I need naval bombers. I need lots of them. Swordfishes. Definitely need a lot of these. Yeah, we'll go with 4. I like naval bombers a lot. Can I drop anything? That needs improving drastically. We need more factories. I've got another 5 coming. Research. Oh, we've got the anti-tank guns. I better start building those as well then. We'll just get that going. Let's switch out. So what can we drop? 1 support equipment. 1 lot of... I do want a good stock of those though. I'll take 1 off the fighters. And drop what was I going to do? Anti-tank guns. Put them up there. That'll do for now. We will need more. Hey, Waverley. You have this game in your Steam library. This stream is renewing your interest in the game. I like it. And if you can find a friend to play it with, and by all means, folks, ask in our Discord server. We have a channel called Looking for Group. If anyone's ever looking for someone to play a multiplayer game with of any type, feel free to ask in there. Hopefully someone will say, yes, please. I'd recommend playing it co-op with a friend if you're either new to it, learning it, or you just want some fun. I find that much more fun than playing against other players. And you could, if you want a challenge, you pick 2 tiny nations and just see if you can hold out. 2 nations that normally get overrun, like Poland and Czechoslovakia. And you can go off in different directions, but just helping each other out, it makes it a load of fun to play. Italy's going after Yugoslavian territory. Again. Do you like the Total War series? I like the early Total War series, yeah. So I liked Medieval, Rome, I liked quite a lot. Medieval 2. Not so much the later ones, and the very recent ones I'm not a big fan of. Although the Britannia one was it was alright. It was something novel and alright, but it wasn't great. Yeah, we got Discord, there's links down below, or you can use the ! Discord command in chat and it should link the server. So we've got the new mortar. It's only 37. I want to get these. 101 days, that's okay. I want radar. Let's go for it. More factories. We're starting to get decent production now. It's going to start improving nicely, which is good. We will... Oh, let's chug in some more of those. Put 1 spare in there. Starting to catch up with things. So that's looking a lot better. Excellent. We've got our new Indian divisions. Some African ones. Who the hell is that? Oh, it's Hong Kong. You have to decide what I'm going to do with that. Hong Kong will fall really easy unless I put an army in there and a naval base and build up some forts and stuff, which I could do. Listen up. Oh, while we're here, let's form an army here. New theatre. Just call this Far East. Make that the Ceylon. I keep calling it Ceylon. Battlestar Galacticas. Ceylon. That will do. One in Singapore. There's a lot of ports for them to defend up here. So the Japanese will try naval invasions, but as long as you can hold the ports, you can hold off. You guys might as well train.
Orders.
You guys might as well be training.
Fall in.
And you. And you. Oh. Cavalry. Switch that to motorized. And they'll join the 8th Army when I shift them over.
Ready,
And what's that? Where are these guys at? Oh, right. 2 leftovers for a new army that's forming. Good, good, good.
Fall in.
Excellent. Rome 2 is one of your favourites. I didn't like that as much as the first one. But what was the reason for it? I can't remember. It was a while back since I played it. Fairly soon after it came out. German Reich dominates Dutch trade. I'm not going to waste the political points on it because I don't think it matters. I think the Germans just invade anyway. I don't think the Netherlands allies with them in historical focus, but I might be wrong about that. And if they do, it'll be something different. Let me see. Oh, aircraft designer. Let's get the light aircraft for the fighters, I think. Yeah, go with that. Oh crap! I was gonna try and change economy. Well, we don't have enough war support anyway, apparently. So that was fine then. That's okay. Yeah, I can't remember what it was I didn't like. It's not that I disliked it. It's just that it didn't draw me in. I like the co-op options for play. Yugoslavia requests sale of airplanes. Realizing a strategic weakness, the Yugoslavian Air Force has initiated a crash program to modernize and expand its force. Significant money reserves have been set aside to cover the purchase. A commission is travelling around Europe to look for new sources of fighters and medium bombers. Given the urgency of the issue, the Yugoslavians have insisted on immediate delivery or transfer of planes directly from the producer. Approve the sale of fighters from our reserves. We can... Now that will send 50 of our fighters to Yugoslavia. Old ones go first. So I think we'll do that. Just get rid of 50 old fighters. And that would get rid of old tactical bombers. But let's get rid of the old fighters because they really aren't going to be any use for anything. Oh, general rearmament. Nice. Naval. What do we get? Extra dockyards. Navy experience. The SAS. Air rearmament. They're all good things, these. What's opened up over here? There's the Colonial Elite. Which, 7% to research speed. We might drop that. I like research. No, I want this. I think I want this radar first. So let's go down here. Let's get that. There was Warhammer Total War, which was okay, but I think I used to play Warhammer tabletop, but I think because I've moved on from the Warhammer stuff, I didn't really get into that so much. But people say that was a pretty good game. Let's ship out to Alexandria. Does this have a level 10? It does. Level 10 naval base. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we've got civilian factories free. This is good news. What do I need? Oh, let's get Hong Kong fortified then. It's going to be a job to fortify it because I can't even see where it is. I am going to hold Hong Kong. I think that's going to be the plan. It's going to be our base in the far... It's not really essential. I mean, there's more important things I should probably be doing first. Like building forts here and stuff. Yeah, go on. Let's get a front line here. That'll do. That'll do for now. We will reassess after that. Got to stop the Japanese. Yeah, but people say that they liked the Warhammer stuff. Playing orcs is simple. Or if your economy is near non-existent, your income is entirely from raiding. I think the Vikings were a little bit like that in the Britannica, or Britannia Total War game. The Anschluss of Austria. It looks like Austria's gone German, whether they wanted to or not. Indian National Congress triumphs in provincial elections. I don't know if that changes anything. The Indians have rejected the more radical policies advocated by Gandhi, who had argued for a total break with Britain. Good. I think that means India's staying with me. That well-known Italian politician Gandhi. Italy abandons a naval treaty. Looks like they're pulling out and building big ships. Well, that's fine. That's just fine. Oh, how's my... Oh, my navy must be finished. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, there's a couple. Because they need repairing, that's why. One. Well, that's fine. Let's take them off repair anyway. We can... It doesn't matter where we station these. What we're going to do is add these to Convoy Escort. And this wants to be everywhere, and you can see the trade routes, every sea zone where your convoys go. So obviously there, all around the Mediterranean where we're likely to. They won't actually patrol it. What they'll do is if one of your convoys gets attacked, they magically transport there. I think only some can get across here. Because of the range, distance across the Atlantic. I might have some destroyers. Well, I can select them, so they must have the range for it. I will put the North Sea on. I'm just going to add everywhere that's needed. Do this once at the start of the game, and then it's done. Unless they've changed it, which would be bad news for me. Yeah, go on. Add all this stuff in. We might need worry about this. There. That should do. If we see destroyers, convoys getting sunk, we'll switch that around. Oh, hang on. Down there as well. We've got ports down here. And South Africa. And let's finish that off with a good one. Now we need, instead of one task force, we need 10 task forces for this. So let's split these in half. 2, 4, 8. And we'll split 2 of these in half as well. That one. And that one. Doesn't really matter which. I should have 10 task forces there. I do. And we need an escort commander. Shallow sea. Are they going to be in shallow sea a lot? They might. I don't really know what makes a great escort commander. Enemy retreat chance. Increases the chance that the subs will retreat. Spotting speed? Naval... Oh, no. That looks... Naval AA attack. No. Not on destroyers. Oh, no. Ironside experience. Maybe someone really good. Bold. Naval speed and damage. Actually, it shouldn't matter too much. So maybe someone not so good. We don't waste them. Let's put John Cunningham in there. Do we have points to spend? He's a green water expert. Some of these guys you can actually... I know the... some of the generals you can upgrade from the start. Maybe you can't for these. Anyway, so that's my destroyers sorted out. What we'll do is we'll get the strike fleet. We shall split them into... What have we got? 10 subs. Let's go with that. And we'll amalgamate them if they get knackered. And we shall put them on nothing for now. I shall assign those sea regions when combat starts. So it means we can now assign... Right, I want like a strike force, but I don't have enough light cruisers. I know I don't to screen them all. How many do we have? Let's make a new task force. All light cruisers. 32, okay, that's better. So I can screen up to 8 capital ships with that. That's quite a lot. It's better than I was expecting, actually. I didn't think I had that many. If I go on 8 and lose a light cruiser, though, means that the capital ships don't get screened and they get torpedoed by enemy destroyers and stuff. So we'll go with... let's select this one. We shall have... We're going into the Mediterranean with this. So I want 2 battleships. Let's get 2 battleships and put that in. I can I'm going to go with 6, I think. So we'll go with 2 carriers. This is going to be a mighty bloody battle fleet. Have I got that right? I need 4 light cruisers per capital ship, and I'm going to have 6. So that's 24. That gives me some room for errors. Royal Oak and Sovereign. Royal Sovereign. We'll put those in as well. So let's just move on time. 38. That's quite a big kick-ass fleet, is that? Okay, that should be good. New theatre. We'll just call this Strike Force. Again, we'll go and put them in... Doesn't really matter where I put them. Put them in Dublin. Dublin. Belfast. We could put them in Dublin. There is an option to invade Ireland in this game. Political option for it. So they arrived. Let's get them on training. Let's pick a colour. Red. And something looks a bit striky. We've got a lightning bolt. Trident. Don't really know. We'll go for the Trident. Air defense, excellent. That just builds a load of radar, a load of anti-aircraft guns over the southeast of England and into our artillery. Are we in? We're in 38. It's a bit early for these, but we can get this stuff going now. The plan is coming to. What the hell? Oh, those my Oh, excellent. This is my home guard. This is Dad's army. Right here. Let's see, who have we got? We've got an infantry commander. It doesn't have to be good. I'm not expecting these guys to get into a big fight. Max entrenchment +1. He'll maybe do. Yeah, I'm not expecting these guys to fight, so I'm not going to put my best generals in there. Good, good, good. That's okay. And when there's 24, I'll set them off training. Meanwhile, who else is training?
Ready, sir.
You guys are doing okay. You guys are done.
Listen up.
You're nearly done. Convoy escorts. Carrier sub-detection. Escort efficiency. Let's start going down submarine operations. I want... Yeah, I'm going to blow 100 naval XP on that. I think I'm going to have plenty of naval XP by the end of the game. Oh, wait. I know what I need to build. I need infrastructure in North Africa. Otherwise, all my armies will starve. So, especially trying to travel down here. I'll not get supplies down. That's what I'm mostly worried about. So that'll do. There. That'll hopefully bring enough supply. That's a lot of infrastructure, actually. And that's more important than the forts in Singapore. It should be fairly quick produce, though. Because when I set an army to frontline against Italy, that will... they'll need feeding. Home Guard, all from Africa. Guess they are home then. I know, it's a shame. They're classed as colonial battalions. It doesn't make any difference in gameplay terms, except for the names. Can you actually change... You might be able to change what... actually, if I go in here, Colonial garrison. I think you can change what the names and you can certainly change like these things, like the images and stuff. Infantry cultural generic. Ooh, that looks that doesn't look right. And that doesn't look any different between those two. Oh well, it's they're not actually different options.